Travel Michigan, I'm Dave Lorenz, along with Michelle Grinnell. Only a few minutes left of the program today, so we're going to find out where we're going to go next.
We are headed to the Great Lakes Bay region, which is a fabulous place this time of the year. And we have Dr. Annette Rummel, the CEO of the Great Lakes CVB, here with us today. So welcome to the show.
Dave and Michelle, thank you for having me with you.
So, we've just wrapped up Golf Month in Michigan, which the governor proclaimed June, but the golfing season is continuing long after that. So there's a ton of outdoor activities to do in the Great Lakes Bay region, golf being one of them. So let's start there with some of the great golf opportunities folks have.
Well, one of the items that's somewhat unique is that we have a 24/7 set of live operators that will help produce your hotel package and your golf outing for you by just calling 1-855-2-BIRDIE. And when you call that number, they'll ask you what kind of hotel you want to stay at. You can choose and mix and match from 21 different hotel facilities and mix those with 10 different golf courses, and they're all very attractive prices.
That's nice. So, if somebody's looking to come to the area, maybe they want to make it a buddy golf, getaway or girlfriend's golf getaway, that type of thing. All they have to do is call that number, and your counselors will set everything up for them?
Yes, and we have 25 courses in the region. So let's say they want to just do a couple of courses with the package. We can also add on some of the smaller courses or some of the championship courses. We have 4 championship courses: Apple Mountain, Bay Valley Resort, the Fortress, and the Sawmill. So we can help out the very beginner golfer all the way up to the most challenging course for those champions that want to come in.
I'm not going to lie, the Sawmill sounds a little intimidating.
They have great burgers, though.
That's the best thing about golf is the eating, that 19th hole. So as they set up, the arrangements, are we talking about tee times as well? Not just, kind of directing people, but they'll actually find, accommodations if they want, plus tee times at various places?
Yep, they'll book your room. They'll set your tee times. They send you a confirmation, and then they'll send you additional information on pre- and post-golf opportunities, festivals, events, shopping, dining. It's a full-service, 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week concierge service. I was just
going to say, sounds rather concierge to me, because it's not just a set package where if you want to, do 36 holes or whatever. So they'll make it up for each group as they come, or individuals, I suppose.
Indeed, yes.
That's fantastic. Any thing that we need to know about any kind of developments at any of the golf courses, or anything interesting that people just might want to know when it comes to the golf courses specifically?
Stay away from the heather at the Fortress.
Yeah.
It's really challenging.
Yes.
But it gives the northern Michigan has got incredible golf as well as our Great Lakes Bay region. When you're here in the Great Lakes Bay region, you have a feeling of being at those wonderful northern Michigan golf resorts, with the benefit of being in more of an urban populated area. So along with the golf, there's always shopping at the premium outlets at Birch Run.
Mm-hmm.
And Zender's Splash Village of Frankenmuth. Let's say you want to bring the family and mom and dad want to throw in a round of golf and have the kids go to the new Splash Village that's being built at Zender's Splash Village in Frankenmuth. A wonderful combination.
Yeah, I know what you mean about the rough at the Fortress, by the way. It's a great golf course, but it can be challenging here and there. So
I've lost
that's
a few golf balls.
Yeah, me too. You're not alone. So, golfing, a great thing to do in that Great Lakes Bay region. And, of course, now with this concierge service, you can, book your times all through a counselor. 855-2-BIRDIE. Really great idea. Now, if people are coming there, let's say they're coming to the area for golf, but as you mentioned, they might want to find other things to do. And the nice thing is, in this big area, there's so much to choose from. Anything in particular we want to talk about? Like, let's say Bay City, if they're coming for golf, what can we tell them that they can also do when they're in the area?
Well, in the city center of Bay City, there's a brand new development being built with new restaurants and hotels right on the riverfront. And especially traveling with families, we always have the Apple Door tall ships available. And the ships are designed to be entertainment, but also educational. They want to teach people about the importance of human interaction with our precious Great Lakes and waterway system. And so you could go out, have a lunch cruise on the Apple Door. If you have little ones with you, they'll explain to the little ones and the big ones how to sail a tall ship, and also discuss the importance of the ecology and human interaction with water. So it's a lot of fun. And then, of course, you see all the jet skis and kayakers and the boats of various kinds, everything from a leisurely pontoon all the way up to some luxury liners that are ported in the port of Bay City. And those are available that people could rent as well, just on a daily basis. So a lot of opportunities to interact with the water, and then, of course, fishing is fantastic.
Yeah, it really is. Well, and you bring up a good point. I can't tell you how many times when my son was younger, we would go as families together, and we would go golfing, and then some of us would golf, others would stay with the kids and find things to do. And for instance, if you were in your area, you could go to the Children's Museum or the Children's Zoo.
Yes, and both of those are very interactive, so the kids can actually have hands-on experiences and, again, understand the mechanics of how things work, but in a very play-filled experience.
And I'll try not to be sexist here, but I will say if one of the couple wants to also get away from the golf part, another opportunity might be to go to Midland's Dow Gardens. I wasn't sexist there, the way I said.
No, not at all. In fact, it's quite. We were up there with a group of international folks, and they were amazed at the 110 acres of beautifully sculpted landscape that is in Midland at the Dow Gardens, and then the Midland Center for the Arts is right adjacent to it. So you have a lot of nice cultural experiences available to you, as well as, again, interacting with nature.
So you mentioned, the concierge service and the accommodations. What are some of the types of accommodations that folks are going to find when they come to the Great Lakes Bay region?
Everything from full-service properties like DoubleTrees and Marriott's down to very basic accommodation. Let's say that and I'm going to be a little sexist here, Dave. Let's say the guys really want to just come in and go golfing or maybe a little bit of fishing, and they don't quite need the amenities that maybe some other groups would need. We have a complete selection of the kinds of accommodations that would be desired. So you just have to be real upfront with the operators, let them know exactly what you're looking for, and they'll share the details on the prices. And they start at a low of $60 a night during the weekday, and $83 on weekends. So very reasonably priced per night.
Yeah, it really is a great area. I think, Annie, the first time we met, we went over, you were showing me the region, we went to Birch Run, we did some other things, and then we ended up at Tony's restaurant for a pound of bacon. And it's still there, and you can just really overeat all with your standard meal.
I found out a rumor that you really like bacon, so I had
no rumor there. No rumor there. You got that. Thank you so much. Of course, if you are looking to put together a golf outing or just really anything else, just looking for a kind of a fun getaway with family and friends, that Great Lakes Bay area is really a good place to consider. So thank you, Annette Rummel, for joining us today from the Great Lakes Bay Convention Visitors Bureau, for filling us in and all that. If you'd like more information, all you have to do is go to the website. It is gogreat.com to find out about that Great Lakes Bay area. Well, that's all the time we have for Travel Michigan this week. On behalf of Michelle Grinnell, I'm Dave Lorenz, thanking you for being here today, and also thanking Mark Blackwell for engineering today's program. We'll talk to you next week right here on Travel Michigan, where your trip begins at michigan.org.